It's raining, but we're moving, so a little rain is actually a bit refreshing. And maybe it'll rain enough so we can collect water. Who knows?
The really nice thing about being a cutter over a slope is we have 3 sails instead of 2. So I could incrementally go adding sail little by little, make sure things are still comfortable, instead of if it were a slope, it's like all or nothing.
So the decision has been officially made that we're going to stop over in Bermuda, which is going to be bittersweet because Frank's going to be getting off because we can't guarantee a certain time and he's got some obligations. So he's going to be leaving us in Bermuda, but we get to see Bermuda, which is cool. So we're excited to see Bermuda. We're going to be really sad to see Frank go, but it's going to be for the best because having a lot of stress and not being able to control the weather and control how quickly we go is, it's not the makings for a pleasant crossing. So.
In preparation for that big nasty storm that's coming at us, we reefed down. So we got our trysail and our staysail again.
Fantastico!
Last night was a very, very spirited day. We started off, actually yesterday entirely was a spirited day. We started off at noon, we were doing about 5.5 to 6 knots, and then we reefed down to our trysail and staysail, and still we're doing 5 and 6 knots. And we did that most of the night, and then all the wind went away. Now we just have this nice gentle swell, which thankfully is in our direction, so it's pushing us along. And we're just motoring up to the next wind line, where then we can shut the motor down and let the sails fill and carry us across that wind line, and then hopefully there's more wind over there.
Wow, it's really pretty.
It is. So the really big low pressure that was ahead of us came, hit, strong, had lots of rain. I got totally drenched. So we just hove to. I got the trysail up, so now we're close reaching with the trysail and the staysail.
We are finally below 100 miles to get to Bermuda. The past few days have been just kind of squall, 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 and with squalls and storms come wind shifts. So the winds have been straight out of Bermuda, which has kind of kept us from getting there. But finally, we are headed straight for the island, and we're hoping to get there tomorrow. That would be pretty cool. In the meantime, though, it is super rough out here. We've been beating for a couple days now. Last night in the V-berth, our bodies were just like sloshing around, so it was a bit of it's an adventure. Each day is different from the one before. We woke up this morning and we're able to see land. So we're getting much closer to Bermuda now. We should be there hopefully later today. We'll see. Right now we're charging up the motor in case we need it to get into the inlet or to fight these waves, and hoping for the best. There's a tiny, skinny little entrance called Town Cut that allowed us to get into St. George's. It was pitch black by the time we finally got in and checked in with customs, but we made it and it felt so good. Checking in was very easy. They required a small fee for each crew member aboard, and they took our flare gun to hold until we left. But other than that, it was painless. After that, the only thing left to do was anchor and wait till the morning.
While Frank is checking about getting flights, my job right now is to get some videos uploaded for you guys onto YouTube, so I gotta find some Wi-Fi. As for how much stuff costs, like checking in, when we checked into the Bahamas, if your boat is under 30 feet, it's $150. If you're over 30 feet, which was our case, it's $300. And that covers up to 3 people. After your third person, so person number 4, then you start paying per head. For Bermuda here, it's $35 a head that comes in. So since we were a crew of 3, it was $105 to check in.
Well, we're here in Bermuda. We made it, and we're going to take some advantage of the fact that we're here. Even though it's just a stopover, we'd like to see some of the sights. So, I've been before, Herbie has not, so there's some things that he has to see.
It's really like that. Now I understand what you said. Like,
yeah,
all little islands connected with bridges, and it's very Pinterest.
I said I'm the master.
I mean, yay, pickle. I didn't know I got pickle. Okay, we have our plan for today. We are going to the bus. We're going to take the bus to St. David's, and then we are going to do like a little nature walk. And then tomorrow we'll do all the beaches and the beautiful things.
found this little cove and it's full of sea glass.
So that was a lovely little hike that we just went on Cooper's Island. Nice way to just kind of like kick off our Bermuda little stopover. And now we are waiting for the bus in the shade. So in our usual fashion, we arrived late last night in the pitch black darkness, and it was really an incredible moment. We were coming in the cut and it was extremely narrow, so we had like lush land on either side of us, and the smell of the land, we did not expect that. We expected the kind of wobbly feeling we had when we got off the boat after 20 days at sea. We expected that, but it hit us pretty hard, and it was magical. Just the intense sensory experience that we had upon coming into land. Just the sound of the insects and the smell was incredible, and it feels really good to be just walking around and experiencing such beauty and not being on the boat. Need this. Three.
Thank you. Sure.
Might have to cut that. Which one did you get?
And the winner of the caption contest was Alvin Mays. So congratulations, Alvin, and we'll be in touch to send you your free I'd Rather Be Sailing t-shirt. We're gonna see some beaches, bays, and coves. Fabulous meal, fish and chips.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.
And if you'd like to follow our journey in real time on a map, receive postcards from our ports of call, and message us directly to the boat, you can go ahead and become a patron using the link in the description down below. So, in our usual fashion, we arrived here late last night. Why do all these cars come all the time?